Welcome back, guys. G-Vids here. If you guys are new here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss out on any future video streams or anything fun like that. And we have the beautiful Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat 2019 in front of us. And we're going to test out which motor is the best for this car. Now, I'm going to give you a quick heads up. This car is not going to be very competitive in the online races, but it is very fun for some online drag racing that we can set up, obviously just through free roam, because there is no actual drag racing within the game. But this setup is going to be mainly for the drag racing on your free roam time. We're going to be using the screw supercharger like I just showed you. Every single motor is exactly the same, and we got the Grip Elite tires on. And we're going to be using automatic transmission just to keep it consistent. Absolutely no NOS. It's all going to be power of the motor. I might as well show you guys my setup here. Nothing too fancy dancy. This is just what we're rolling with. But nice and quick. Anyways, let's get down to it. We got a short little drag strip in front of us and then a longer one after. So just 2 runs, and I'll give you guys the speeds off those. I'll give you my top 3 at the very end. Let's give her no NOS, all motor of the power. Everything is the same. We're just using automatic transmission to keep it consistent. And we got 197 kilometers off of that short run. And that was a 4.9 V8 with 1,167 horsepower. What a monster engine. Most of these engines are actually basically very close to one another. That's why I really did want to test these ones out to see which ones are the best. Coming down on the longer stretch, what are we going to grab off the first little bend? 273 kilometers, not too bad. Let's go switch the motors now, and then we'll come on back and do that all over again. Now we got the 5.0 V8. This one has 1,177 horsepower. What are we getting from the dead stop off the short little run here? Oh, down the little bit of a hill. We got a bump down there. It does slow us down a bit, but that's all right. And we got 196 kilometers, a little bit slower than the first motor, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Let's get the car moving here, coming around the little bend here, seeing what we're going to grab. Oh, let's give her. Hopefully no traffic gets in our way. And we are good. We try to keep the runs consistent. Ooh, that was pretty slow. 267 kilometers an hour there. Definitely a little bit slower than the first run. That one's going to be putting her at the back of the list so far. Next engine is going to be the 5.2 V12. This is 1,175 horsepower. What are we going to grab off the first run? Holy shit, 198 kilometers, definitely the fastest one so far. And let's go for the longer stretch here once the car gets moving, coming around a little bit of a bend. Hopefully no traffic gets in our way. Coming down off the long stretch, what are we going to grab with this beautiful 5.2 V12 motor? We're going to be grabbing at 271 kilometers, which is not the fastest, but it's definitely not too bad. Moving on to the very last motor, the 6.4 V8 with 1,181 horsepower. Let's get going off the short run. What are we going to grab? And we are getting 197 kilometers, which is tied for the first motor, but it definitely feels pretty quick. Let's get scooting down the road here on the longer stretch, coming around the small little bend. Hopefully no traffic in our way. We're feeling pretty fast. Let's get going past the traffic. Not in our way though. 271, which is the same as the last motor. I'm going to give you guys my quick top 3. We're actually going to go with the basic motor 4.9 V8 with 1,167 horsepower. That's going to be my number 1 motor. And then we're going to scoot down to the 5.2 V12 with 1,175 horsepower. That's going to be my number 2. And number 3 is the 6.4 V8 with 1,181 horsepower. And guys, that's the end of the video. If you have any request that you would like to see videos like this in the past with any other vehicles, definitely let me know. I love testing out motors. It's super fun. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you do share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.